comments about the game, and maybe there's somebody who got something to ask, because we don't know. You have spent your time there, I feel, today. Last words. Yes. So welcome to the press conference. European Championship first game, Denmark against Austria is over. Final score, Denmark 15, Austria 40. We have here MVP of the team Austria, Alex Thury, number 15, and MVP of the team Denmark, number 4, Jacob Karkov. And the head coach, team Austria, Juan Fata, and the head coach of team Austria, Lars Carlsen. Let's start with you, Coach Fata.
Danish head coach.
Yes, the tennis head coach, sorry. The name was right, but the country was wrong. Yes, Juan Fata, the head coach of the team Austria. Short comments about the game, please.
Yeah, we're just happy after 4 years of no game for Team Austria. This was like the first game ever. We awoke from a long sleep, and I'm just happy that we could play a very strong Danish team and then play, kind of fight them down in the fourth quarter, because the first half was very tight. They have a good football team. We knew that. I'm just happy that we turned out to be the winners after a long time of no football for Team Austria.
What was the biggest challenge you got today?
Finding a team. We rebuilt the team. There was no existing team, so we had to build it with 4 camps. We had 4 camps, that's it, and then try to form a team. It's a lot of psychological work and a lot of stuff to do, and I'm just happy we could start with a win, because if you lose the first one after such a long time, it may be a devastating consequences. So I'm very happy, and I think that was a good game.
What do you see? What was the key point in this game?
Yeah, we found our rhythm on defense. We struggled mightily in the first half with the attack. Danish attack. They have excellent football players in there, and then we found our rhythm. We did some nice little adjustments, and we were able to disturb their rhythm a little bit, which they had a good run in the first half, and that kind of got them out of sync. And that's the moment we had a chance with our offense to score quickly and get away out of reach.
Okay, thank you, coach. And then Lars, short comments about the game, please.
Yeah, I think we played a good game. I think the guys deserved more credit than the score shows. 40-15. That's how the score is. But I think our guys played better than the score actually tells down there. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We were going into against Austria. I know Juan said they've been out of football, out of national team competition for 4 years, but up to that point, they were one of the strongest team in Europe, and knew we were up to something big. And we talked to the guys about it to get them going, believe in themselves. They actually could do something in Austria, and one point I think they actually did, and let it go a little bit, and be hanging there. And yeah, we were fighting. We were looking up there on the sideline and saying, if we're gonna win this game, we need some kind of break, one of those interceptions or something like that. But it never came.
What did you see? What happened on the second half when the Austrians scored those touchdowns?
They got some scores. We were up there when the fourth quarter started, we were down by 5 only. I think we were up, like, getting excited about this and getting close. So all of a sudden, have a couple of long plays and put us in a hole down there. And then at one point, that's kind of it. We know it's a tournament, that we have a game in 48 hours, so we have to think about that too.
How do you feel about this game? First game here.
I think it went well, better than I expected.
How do you feel about the weather? It was quite sunny and warm there.
Yeah, we're used to it. It was sunny in camp as well, so we're used to it.
It seems like your passing game is going quite well today. Is this the offense we're going to see from Denmark this tournament?
Perhaps.
Okay, thank you. Then the quarterback. So Alex, your short comments about the game.
It was exciting to play again for Team Austria after 4 years, and I think we did a pretty good job in the second half. The first half was really tight. I mean, the Danish team did a great job. It was 14-7 at half, and they get the ball back, so it's basically a tied game at half. And then we score. They block a PAT on us. They score, do a 2-point conversion. It's 20-15 at one point in the game. And I'm glad the offense stepped it up a bit from there on. Our run game was really good. And we tried to RPO and throw some screens to spread the field and keep the defense honest. So that worked out for us pretty well, I guess.
There was lots of speculation after a long rushing touchdown about your hamstring or whatever it was. How do you feel?
It's going to be fine. It's an injury that I've had before, and I feel it's not going to be a problem.
Okay, thank you. The last one for the coaches about the next game. Because, Sean, you got Sweden on Thursday. How do you go Thursday right now?
Yeah, I don't know Sweden really. I know Andreas Ehrenreich. I know the head coach for 20 years. He's a good friend of mine. So I have a lot of friends in here. So it's like a reunion. We got the band back together. But obviously, I have no idea what they are capable of. I know kind of what they're playing with their junior team because they seem to be more active than the senior team. And then obviously. The coaching staff is interesting to find out what they're doing. I gotta watch the game against Denmark in 48 hours, and that's gonna be a lot of work for us. But we're lucky. We have a long break now and can really come from behind and take our time to evaluate Sweden.
And if I got it right, this is the first time you go to be a coach opposite of Coach Aaron, right?
Actually, he was an assistant coach with me in Team Europe in early 2000s, and he was actually on the sideline with me, and we coached together. So that was an all-star team from Europe. But yes, it is actually the first time I face him as a head coach, and it's exciting, and I really enjoy this. Patrick Izum is a good friend of mine. We're gonna have a vacation afterwards together, so we are family friends, and he's the French head coach. I mean, it's a great story. I know Lars forever. I mean, I'm a kid in the candy store. I'm just happy to see all those boys.
Yes, that's good. Okay, Lars, just like Sean said, 48 hours and the next game is on.
That's going to be tough. The 48 hours going to be tough. Like we have first of all, go down and get the head back in on top of the guys, get them straight again. Like I think they're going to feel it's a tough loss. If it's told us before the tournament started that we're going to lose to Austria in a tough game, they'll probably be okay. But I think the guys were out there feeling they actually came close enough they could win it. That's going to be a job for us to get them out of that, and then have 40-something hours to get them ready. And for the Sweden game, it's not going to be easy, but we've been there before. We have a plan for it, so we know what to do and get ready for that. And I don't know what Sweden's going to do on senior level national team. We play them every year on junior national team, and head coach Andreas is the head coach of the junior. So let's see if they do the same thing. We'll figure that out on Tuesday.